Coming by today, get a PC. What's up, guys? I turned off OBS for fun.
Does this look acceptable to you?
No, not at all. Did you notice I cleaned up the cables underneath here?
Looks great.
Yeah, I was tired of so whenever I want to take a vertical photo or anything, I avoid down here. So I record really high or I do it diagonal, and I was like, I need to fix this.
Looks great if you're a little...
I had to leave some cables loose because we got to be able to plug stuff in still. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Damn, is this his custom?
No, he's gonna come by and he's gonna come by and get a pretty cheap build. It's not for him. Why is it playing Harry Styles? Hey Google, play Harris Heller.
I just realized that.
Dude, there's no way this is real. Hey Google, play Harris Heller.
Got it. Here's Harris Heller.
Shut up. I'm about to crash out. What's up, Warthog, You Too Nosy, Oakweed, St. Croix, Poeberry, Muscle Milk. Now this is in your life.
Some milk for the liver.
There's a lib milk.
Did you tell Bulls he's coming?
You ain't never worked a day in your goddamn life. Yeah, he knows. I said to be on his best behavior, so don't be sleeping.
You shouldn't live that one down.
Oh my God. Matt, no, I know you did that.
Oh my God, that's an alien.
Is it a freaking centipede, bro?
Hey Matt, can you bring your new shoes in here to step on this alien?
There's an alien in here, apparently. He wants you to crunch the bar.
I mean, Buddy said I'm hiding underneath there.
Dude, that benchmark station's never gonna. It's never gonna be in the same spot again.
I'm sorry.
Chat, Zach is on that sauce already. That's what chat just said. Is Zach already on that sauce?
He is on that sauce. Zach be staying on that
Buddy,
sauce.
why are you making fun of Matt and you're joining the shoe game?
I know,
Well,
right?
that's why I didn't want to step on him. My
Yeah,
shoes
he
are-
said
crazy.
I'd use my
shoes are
shoes.
cleaner today.
That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Yeah, those are mid.
I don't know, man. What's going on with the yellowing down there?
Yeah, what's going
Is it supposed to be like that?
Yellowing?
Yeah.
It's called off-white.
You might want to take him to the shoe surgeon.
Shoe surgeon. I know a guy.
He's got an
This
Instagram.
is stressed me out. I'm just gonna put this back.
What are you
Dude,
doing
when you're a
here,
pro
huh?
PC builder, you can do stuff like that. I need my glasses.
He's walking out.
Chat, I need
now.
my glasses and a drink.
What is the cheapest build and expensive? You said expensive.
I'm about to start drinking.
That's not even a word. Expensiveness build. Most expensive build we've ever seen was like a $30,000 computer we got sent for a video. If you take a look at that video on the main channel, you can see that one. Cheapest, man, we've done free computers. Like, you know, it's not really that crazy. Hey Google, volume down. What shoes are wearing the Jordan 1 lows today? The year of the snake. Oh, I can't show you guys because this little camera is all messed up, but. Hold up, hold up. No, the apps bot wasn't on. There you go.
Oh.
Yo, what's up, guys?
You
How
mean
you
the
doing?
OBS bot?
The OBS bot. We have another customer's build, by the way. This right here is a build that was brought in locally. I don't know the full story about the GPU and everything. There is a chance that this one is going to get a different GPU at some point, but the basis is this was a graphics card from their old PC, which is a 2060 Super, I think.
That's right.
Yeah, 2060 Super. But we are building them in 9950X 3D PC. So this very well could be a workstation PC. You know, we just get the builds from Jake, and he's like, build them. And we're like, all right, bet. So we'll put the GPU in just because we don't really know the full story. It's not too hard to take it out afterwards. But if you are here and this happens to be your build, and you're like, no, don't put the GPU in, let us know.
This is shout out Christopher. This is your build. Yeah, I'm assuming that so I know Matt. Well, I didn't even heard anything. I know Matt mentioned that you maybe want to like sell it to us or something. So
are they here? Did they just say they're here?
Give us a sign.
Oh, I thought you were talking to him. That's why.
No.
He was just asking if you are here.
Talking out loud. Oakweed said Coolio. That makes me feel like it could be them, but I don't think it is. Oakweed, give us a sign. Is this you?
Easter 420. Today is a good day. That's crazy. Yeah, 420 is Sunday. Easter Sunday. That's crazy work.
That is crazy.
That is crazy work.
There's going to be 2 different types of people out on the streets that day.
Yes, sir. It's not me 100. All right. We got some refurb stuff, it looks like. We got a certified refurb power supply and cooler.
Well, they're Corsair ones, though, like
Yeah,
Corsair
it's
certified.
Corsair refurb, so I feel good about them. What's up, gamers? What's up?
This board even kind of has some like used properties to it. I'm gonna have to use some pcbros.tech spray to clean it.
It's not me 100. It's not me 100. It's just mirrors. It does have a slight indent.
No, it's just your head.
No, I think it's just the tripod not being level. It just looks a little goofy. That's always our biggest battle, and that's why, you know, Jonah is cameraman and he holds the camera. Half the time if we do a tripod shot, nothing looks right. There's so many elements you have to balance. Thank you for the 100 biddies, big man.
Thank you. Yeah, Jonah just holds the tripod crooked to compensate.
Yeah. I technically leveled that thing officially now. I brought it back from square one, took everything off, leveled the top part all the way down to the bottom, and it looks much more level than it used to be. But we'll see.
Giant rabbit. You know, y'all are just crazy.
Oh, I really do think.
I ain't never seen no giant rabbit. I just find the eggs that the rabbit somehow lays, even though a rabbit's a mammal, it doesn't lay eggs.
Matt Jackson, you're going to do the 38 challenge with the B580. Well, it's funny you say that because that was the original idea when we were going to do the AMD challenge, was we were going to do the B580 challenge. Main reason I don't want to do it now is that card is very expensive. It's very hard to recommend anyone even buy anymore because even when they're in stock, they're now $300 plus. So it's like one of those things where the challenge for me is less appealing because it's not really like a card that I really recommend people get right now. Even though, to be fair, I will say the market is screwed as a whole. So like, is a $300 B580 really the worst thing in the world? No, it's just not as amazing as it was on launch.
We'll have to wait until we, like, there's just nothing left, you know?
Look at see, Jason Miller knows what's up.
Is that what it's called?
It's called Making Me Twitch.
That's even worse.
When did you get the B580 computer guy? Because I will say, maybe Micro Center is a place that would have them at normal prices, but anywhere online now, Newegg or whatever, even the B570 is $300, which is not amazing. From like ASRock, not like those random ones from I remember those other brands, Sparkle and stuff. Because Sparkle and some of the other brands, Gunner or something, they've all had really overpriced models for whatever reason. I haven't gotten it, but I could reserve it. Oh, I mean, that's good then for Micro Center. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I always enjoy those challenges because they're cool. I'd be curious to see how this video does. If the video does well, I'm going to be open to doing more. We already have ideas for more challenges. But I would say a GPU one would probably be way on the back burner right now because we're both in positions with our systems that they're fine right now. And if a new GPU comes out that makes sense for it, then I'd be down to try it.
Are we talking about at home?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
My PC, honestly, with the way I use it, it's just a test system at this point. You know, I don't game a ton, so I'm just like, I'll abuse it. I don't care. My 4070 Ti is not going to be the same. I don't know if you saw the clip. I had one of those right-angle sleeve cable extensions for ATX 3.0, and it was in there. It was physically stuck in there. So I'm like wiggling back and forth, wiggling back and forth. Then there's a point where it just flings out, and now it just slides in and out.
Oh, nice.
So it's in plugged in, but if there was ever one that's going to be a fire hazard, it's going to be mine.
Yep. You're gonna make the news. Boys 4070 Ti burns down building.
Matt looking like a snow bunny today. Y'all are some freaks for real.
Now we can bring the real Snow Bunny in here.
Yeah.
Tariffs now 254%. Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of just a
It's simply a meme at this point.
It is a pissing contest at this point because after 125, if you do the math on it, it literally just doesn't matter anymore. Like, it's literally the tariff is like double the value of the product, so there's no reason to ship it. It's like once it goes past 100%, it's just being stupid. Yeah. Like, it doesn't really mean
like
anything.
Nobody's gonna actually buy that anymore.
It doesn't really mean anything after 100% anyways, so.
I mean, honestly, with how it sounded, I don't even really think it meant much after like 60% because that was the whole point. Was like, let's not buy from them anymore.
Yep. So yeah, because I love the challenges because it's a way for me to force myself to use new tech or different tech because it makes me feel like I know more about it once I've like daily drove it, or I could feel more comfortable being like, yeah, this actually works, rather than the like 1 to 2 hours where we do a PC build and we're like, hey, Arc's good.
Yeah, we're like, oh, this is awesome.
Like, but I really wouldn't know for sure until I like actually just ride it as my main PC.
So let that shit ride.
Because the other one we're going to do at some point, which would use gaming laptops, is we want to do a laptop one where we basically run the experience. I've always thought it's cool, especially since I've seen these docks and stuff, the idea of having a laptop that you take home, dock and game, you take to your office, work on it, like that kind of stuff's really sick.
The dock and flock.
The dock and flock. Is it 2 8-pins? Nice.
Time will tell. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for the lower cost, you know? I'm waiting. And waiting. And waiting.
And waiting.
And
waiting. You know, NVIDIA got a lot of crap for making another 8 gig card, and we're over here like, you know what, 1080p, I mean, it's still fine in some games. I mean, it's not really a major issue. But when they're selling a 8 gig 5060 Ti for $500, there's something wrong about that.
Yeah.
An 8 gig card for $500 is like, are you kidding me? Like, what?
Well, it is crazy to think about the, what was like the 3080 when that thing, or 3070 when that came out, because those were 8 gig, right?
Same price. So we're like, what, 2 generations in and we're at the same price?
It feels like the same level, yeah. So it's not like it's like astronomically different. I think it's just the fact that it feels like we're not progressing.
We're not progressing at all, really.
We're not progressing as a species anymore.
No. It'd be cool to see you guys do ecosystem challenges, all Apple, all Samsung. That'd be interesting. I like, because I know Linus is the ones every so often where he swaps his phone. I don't think we'd ever do that. We'd have to try phone content first to see if that's even worth doing, but I don't know. I like the idea of the challenges. They're fun.
Okay. What? Oh.
1 CPU, 2 CPU, and ATX. Actually, I guess I'll leave the ATX 3.0 on here, but we probably just need a normal PCI.
Hi, mama. What the hell?
Mama, that's crazy. Congrats on 800K. Thank you very much. We're mentally regressing. Let's be real.
Yeah, I feel like that's I mean, I don't know. Monitors and TV panels, I feel like they've progressed pretty decently.
Can you stop making noise over there?
Shut up. The 7600 with the 12100F a good combo. I mean, if you're on a budget, yeah.
Yep.
I will say if you already have the i3, then go for it. If you don't, check and see the 12 Gen i5s might be like close to the same price. Be a little more balanced.
Yeah, we're turning to phone reviewers now with phone content.
Oh god.
Gaming phones. That's our life now. No PCs anymore.
We can only play PUBG Mobile.
Yep, that's it.
You think phones should never exceed $500? It's kind of a necessity. Yeah,
I mean, there are phones that
was gonna say
don't.
too. Yeah, to be fair, there's a lot of cheap phones.
That's
out
like
there.
saying the highest end PC part shouldn't exceed $500. I mean, which some people may argue that'd be, you know,
Or like
ideal.
cars. You know, cars are a necessity, and you could say the same thing.
Yeah, there's cheaper models, like, you know.
But I get what you're saying. There are some. It is pretty crazy to see like a lot of the new flagship phones every generation go up by like another $100. Usually, it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah, the latest and greatest iPhone is a necessity. So you can always get I will say Apple does a good job at keeping it at least 2 gens behind, and they normally offer really good deals on the previous gens. And an iPhone is one of those phones that, like, for at least, I would say once you get past like 4 years with an iPhone, it starts getting a little hairy. And also your battery health, depending on how well you treat your phone, can be a little bit. But an iPhone, like, for the most part, 4 years for the average person is pretty fair. Pretty easy to maintain. And you could go even further if you just swap out a battery and you really don't care about the latest features. You'll still have latest iOS support. So yeah, you have an iPhone 16 Plus. I mean, you got a nice phone.
You're fine for a while.
I still have a 14 Pro Max, which I'm thinking, whatever the next one is, I'll do an upgrade. Which is, normally I wait about 2 years.
Never had a phone for more than 2 years. I'm kind of in the same boat. I mean, I've kind of, since I've been able to have a cell phone, I don't think I've had one for more than like 2 years. But I'm kind of different. I'm built different. I'm kind of different in the fact that, like, I feel like it usually, to me, it feels worth it because I probably use my phone more than I use my computer here or at home. Yeah. So I don't really mind. Like, to me, it's like, and I don't do financing anymore. Like, I haven't financed the last 3 phones. I just buy it outright. I think my Google Pixel Pro, the last one I bought, I think was like, well, you know, they have a good trade-in program because they gave me like $400 for my last phone. So I think I paid like $500 out of pocket. Yeah. Didn't feel too bad. I think right now I'm on the 8 Pro. Probably, maybe once like the 10 comes out, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, mine's like, I mean, I like mine because I got like the 1 terabyte model. I have plenty of storage. It's pretty crazy nowadays you can get a terabyte in a phone.
Yeah, that is crazy. I think mine only has like 256 gigs.
I always get the biggest model because with iPhone, like, you're just transferring phone to phone. I always end up having more photos from the previous phone, and I just transfer it. So, like, eventually I'm just going to keep buying the biggest model. But right now I have a lot of space, so I bet I would get another 1 terabyte model.
Curious if Pixel even offers one that big.
I would imagine they would at this point.
You would think so.
Most phone manufacturers have 1 terabyte options. Some have 2.
Yeah, 2 is like baffling. I mean,
that's a lot
my PC has that.
The only way I can justify that is these phones now with the raw 4K recording that they offer. You kind of need it if you are going to use it on like a prosumer kind of level.
Right. Yeah, the new Pixel Pro starts at $999. Yeah, they got 1 terabyte. God, it's crazy how much more it is. Yeah. 128 is 1,000. 1 terabyte is $1449.
Yeah. Red berry drink. Yep, Jackson's drinking the Ghost Red Berry.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I like how if you do Google Fi, you get $400 off.
Huh.
That's wild.
They want you to be with the Googles.
I think that's what I'm on. That makes it feel a lot less painful if I did have to. I won't get the 9 Pro because it doesn't make sense. I'd rather just wait. Oh yeah, I think this is, unless you guys have hidden stats, I think it's the last one of those.
Nah, that's good. I had one yesterday.
You got your 1 in for the week.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is good up top, probably.
Heck yeah.
All right. We will top mount fan.
I think I guess we're short 1 fan, but that's fun.
Oh, like the black one in the back?
Yeah. Wait, what? I guess the RSs are ARGB.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, Corsair's kind of been getting more into the. I know since the XT with those what's it called? Like those Unifan things. I think don't those have ARGB options? Maybe I'm being crazy.
I think so. They come with an adapter at the very least.
The adapter, yeah. It's cool to see though these companies that like for years it's like if you wanted to have them you had to get the proprietary, but now it's like if you want the brand, you can get ARGB. We're streaming on Twitch and YouTube.
Yes, sir.
So we stream on Toasty Clips on YouTube and then Toasty Bros on Twitch, and then when I do like the Sunday gaming stream, I stream on all 3. Well, I say all 3. The third one's Toasty Bros Gaming. You get the same exact content. I just do it just because that channel does have like 1,000 subs now. McAllister's been uploading this thing he calls the 230 Show, which you guys should check out.
It's fun.
It's actually pretty goofy. They're getting sillier and sillier each time we do them.
What's up, Wilbur? How you doing?
I was gonna say to McAllister because I was like, well, so I don't know if anyone else actually feels this way, but there is times where I'm like, I feel like it'd be whenever we're like doing news stuff,
Yeah.
there's times where it's honestly something that does not interest me like at all, which is fine. You know, it's still fun to talk. But I'm like, it'd almost be nice, especially when it's one of those where it's like, hey, can I add like my own little like, I don't know, something I saw this weekend or
Yeah,
I
that'd be
don't know.
cool. Make a twist.
But then again, I guess it depends on if anyone's actually watching, if they care.
We get 1 or 2 comments.
Have a party of a lifetime from Warframe stuck in your head? I never played Warframe. I know a lot of people who play it. Is that the one that's been in like beta for like 20 years? Or am I thinking of, is that Warhammer? War Thunder? War
I know Warhammer's a
Simulator?
I think that's a free-to-play game. I thought. Warframe, you mean? Yeah, Warframe was like a free-to-play game from like a long time ago.
So what is that, Daniel? You heard that from people as the quality just works? You talking about Twitch or what are we talking about? I feel like we've been getting some new beats today.
Yeah, Warframe still has the beta tag for some reason.
Yeah, and it's like now for like what, like
That
10
game's-
years.
I remember that game when I first got into PC gaming. Like it's been around for a long time.
No, I remember, I'm like, you know, this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I was like, and maybe this could be like my next hot take. I think games should like, borderline legally, not be allowed to be in beta for more than like a year.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about a game, but like if I buy a game or I get a free to play, whatever, I get kind of annoyed when I see it's in beta for more than a year, because then I'm like, at that point, is it ever going to release and is it a dead game? And also, I guess the term beta can be very loose. It probably just means the developer's just not happy with where it's at yet. DayZ is still in alpha after all. Yeah, that's wild.
That one's still in alpha for sure.
I almost feel like it's a selling tag too, where it's kind of like a, oh yeah, get
beta
this
kind of means they're
game.
actively working on it like
Yeah.
consistently, and whenever someone sees like a final version, they're kind of like, well, is there anything that's going to change with it? Is it worth the investment?
Well, alpha's like before freaking beta, so it's like, what do you have left to do, DayZ? You guys gonna re-release? What games do you mainly play? We all have like pretty different tastes around here, but I have recently been playing a good amount of Schedule 1. What else have I played? I got back into like, I was playing Gunfire Reborn a little more, which is like a roguelike. There's a couple other ones. Oh, and then like I have my usuals I've been playing for years. Like I don't do a ton of new games. So like my usuals would be like Apex Legends. I'll randomly play like Fortnite. Warzone, I've actually been playing Warzone a little bit again. And then every so often I'll sprinkle like other games. Like I tried, I've been playing like Black Myth Wukong, which I haven't touched in a couple weeks. I really need to. I haven't really been on my PC like quite as much as normal.
I hate these fans, man. Like the cables that they come with are super short, and they only give you 2 extensions.
What are they looking like? Oh yeah, there.
They only give you 2 of them.
Wait, you think that's short?
That's crazy. So I'm like, how do I even? I guess I'll run the extension on this one and then loop the other 2 together.
Yeah, I can just like daisy chain them and then run an extension from one or something. Warzone Casual, fun AF. See, I don't like playing normal Warzone. I really like Resurgence. Normal Warzone, honestly, just, it bores me. I feel like I'm freaking playing Apex at that point. People play even more grindy and sweaty, like not wanting to die. Because I don't really have that much fun with Call of Duty in general. I mainly like Warzone because, in all honesty, I just feel like it's a satisfying kill feed game. Like, it feels good to like snipe people is really what I'm getting at. Is this facts, KY? You built a 9900 X3D PC and you play Balatro?
Love it.
Oh yeah, I got some old photos on my phone too, because I normally just do like I'm assuming iPhone's similar, where you just, with the pixels, I think you just USB-C to USB-C, and then it's like, all right, transfer everything, which I love. I'm like, that's one thing that, oh my God, which I know PC kind of does have like backups and stuff, but like, whenever we're talking about these challenges, I'm like, let's say I get this laptop, like, it'd be really nice if there's a way for me just to like,
Move everything.
and then it just clones, and I'm like, all right, good to go. But PC does not like to be that simple.
I'm taking these out. These fans are dumb as shit.
That's one thing I do love about the Pixels. Since they came out, they have been USB-C. So I think I've had like the same charger for like 4 or 5 years now. And a lot of other stuff starting to switch to C, which is really nice. Honestly, go EU for that. I'm just excited to not see. I'm not even against like Lightning port because it's a good connector. It was freaking micro USB. Like
The
holy
micro
crap,
USB
that
is a
port
trash
pissed me
connector.
off. I'm just like, I can imagine my head right now like trying to plug that cable in and it's kind of like hitting the edges, you know?
Yeah.
Yep, Apple's, yep, their USB Type-C since, was it the 16 or is it the 15?
16.
15?
The most recent one.
And was that the one, or was the, I thought there was one where it was only if you got the Pro version. Was that the 15? Am I being crazy?
I think that's the 16.
I thought there was one generation of iPhone, like when they first did it, where only one of the models came with this Type-C, but the other one like didn't.
I'm not sure. I don't pay attention to iPhones much anymore.
But Steve Jobs.
But Steve Jobs.
So the 15 had it too, but it's not true USB 3. Maybe, I thought that's the one I'm thinking of. I thought the Pro had C, but then the normal one had Lightning still, which was, if that was the case, was weird. To be fair, I've never ever paid attention to phone transfer speeds. Like the whole like, oh, it didn't have USB 3. I'm like, I have never, I get if you're into photography and stuff, it'd be nice to have, but I've never cared about phone transfer speeds. And in all honesty, I don't even know if it's like the PCs they use, the cables or what, but like whenever I do try to transfer stuff directly with my phone, I don't even like doing it. It takes so long. I normally just use Google Drive and save it to that, which takes longer, but I don't know. The ring charging is getting good. You can't see any ports. Talking about like the rings or like the camera ring or doorbell. So USB expects constant communication to maintain connection. iPhones won't give it, so you can't transfer data reliably. To be fair, I think my Pixel's the same way. I've noticed with my Pixel, like whenever I was doing that method where like I'd record a bunch of video on my phone. This is when we first did DIY. I'd record the video on my phone, and then I need to transfer like let's say 2 to 4 gigs worth of video. And if I connected it, first of all, it took me forever to freaking find the video. Like that's one thing. I don't know if iPhone's better, but like with Android, it's like you have 800 folders, and sometimes it just saves stuff what feels like it shouldn't be. Like it shouldn't be in that folder, you know? But then once you finally find it, if my phone went to sleep, like if the screen turned off, it would just stop the transfer. So I'd have to turn it to like the 10-minute timeout mode, which I think is really freaking dumb. I'm like, what? What's the
Am I
point
being
of this?
done with this daisy chain? I'm like, it just does not make sense.
It looks right. What's wrong with it?
Because it terminates into this connector. I don't think this comes out, and this needs to plug into the board. Or, I guess this one would.
Oh yeah, you can just
that
use this.
one, yeah, there we go. These little connectors. Got that, and then the fan is on the. Look at this weird. Look, the RGB's coming out the top, and the fan's coming out the bottom.
That's she is what it is. Thank you for the sub, Top Dog. We got 13 months, tier 1 sub for 41 months. Wow.
Whoop whoop.
You ever get a 4070 you offered? Nope, we did not. Walmart canceled it.
Yep, they canceled
And I will
that
say,
order, unfortunately.
Newegg, I think, did the same thing to us the other day. I think we bought a 4070 or 5070 and they canceled it. Which is honestly pretty crappy. It's kind of annoying to see, like, and I've heard that from a lot of people. I was trying not to believe it at first. Like, I know with the, what was that, 50 series launch? When people were like, oh, I had, like, you know, 3 of my 9070s canceled or whatever. And I'm like, I don't
sure about that?
understand, huh?
Yeah, I was like, are you sure about that? Are you sure that actually happened?
I guess it did, right? They got canceled?
Yeah, no, that's why whenever I heard them, I was wondering if people were just like playing around or what.
Oh no, that's what I thought. I
Yeah.
thought people were just being goofy, but I'm like, now that we've had it happen multiple times firsthand, I'm just like, how is it that hard? Like, you look at the quantity you have and then you list it. But I guess a lot of companies don't do it like that. Did you know why at all? Just probably the quantity. If I had to guess, they probably ran out of stock, oversold, or it had to do with the tariffs.
Yep.
Oh, I knew I canceled your 97 XT order. Yeah, it sucks.
Not a good vibe.
Oh wow, look at that. They walked into, they went to Walmart and bought a 4070 at MSRP. Maybe you're the one who bought our card.
You bought our card. That's the problem. They probably weren't accounting for in-stock inventory, and then they're just
I didn't think about that, yeah.
local inventory.
Could be. I'm looking to upgrade to the Oh, you're looking to upgrade the pink PC to the 5070. Would it be too much for the power supply? What power supply is in it, Top Dog? Like Brandon Watts, if you remember. I'm gonna get the vibe that might be a 650 Seagate Top.
5070 is pretty power efficient. So.
They're very, yeah. Are those single 8 pins still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Actually, no. I think
Does it depend
5070
on the
is
model?
3.1. Maybe there is a model.
Oh,
that
no,
isn't.
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
those already takes 3.1.
Because that's for the one challenge we did.
So you'd have to use the adapter, which would be two. It'd be two 8 pins probably to a single. Which, yeah, the 650 watts plenty for that. I mean, like I said, I was using a 4070 with the 9800 X3D with the 550 watt for a long time. Look, we got a console gamer that is Switch. They've converted.
Yeah, it's probably a 650. If it's one of the builds you bought from us, it's either 650 or a 750 Seagate tab.
You'll be fine either way. Just do it. That's cool, one guy. Glad you got into the PC gaming space. Good luck. Right, yeah, I could see that, especially when like these warehouses are probably, I mean, for us it's not that hard because it's like, you know, we're moving like, you know, 5, 6, 7 PCs a day. And so I'm like, I don't get how companies can do it, but I'm sure some of these companies are moving like 100 graphics cards a day. So if just one doesn't get scanned out or two, it really throws things off. Not to mention, we don't have a whole lot of buyers that are buying stuff in bulk. Most of it's like 1 or 2. I'm sure these companies have like between scalpers, companies, and people that just want more than one. They're probably doing like 2 to 10 to 20 at a time, so that makes it even harder. Someone asked, does this get the pcbros sticker? Well, this one's a customer build, so we don't usually do it for that.
No. This one, and you wouldn't see it anyways.
I'll tell you what though, they're gonna get a Toasty Bros sticker in their box. How about that? Boop. Have we played Dead by Daylight? We have.
Yep.
That was a game that I remember we played it. We kind of thought we were going to go back and play some more, and then we didn't end up playing it.
It's one of those games where if you're just playing it for enjoyment, you just got to make sure that it's really balanced.
Yeah, you
If
got to
you
have
have someone
enough people.
who's really good at the hunter, it can just be kind of annoying.
Yeah, I don't think it's fun with like 2 or 3 people. I liked when we played it when we had Macau. I think it was 5 of us.
We do not sell GPUs in store for the most part. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll upgrade your system with the graphics card we may have potentially, but I would say given the market right now, we're probably doing that less and less.
We have 1-star reviews that say we do,
Yes.
which is how you know like they're hella fake.
Yep, because we don't.
Like these guys, one of the reviews said we try to sell a 2060 for $500, and I'm like, in what world do we sell GPUs? And secondly, why would we sell one for $500? We are not that down bad.
Okay.
Nah, your 4080 probably won't ever break 300 watts, honestly. I'm willing to bet. It's like that build we were looking at the other day when we're like, has the 450 watt connector, and you were like, yeah, you know, you probably don't want to get much higher than this, and I'm just like, man, it's just weird to think about. There's only really one
There's
card.
only one that you shouldn't want to put in there.
Go gadget. Oh, 2 years.
All right.
That's not almost 2. Oh, it is, yeah, 23. Well, it says 24 months, so I think you're there.
Pop time.
Blop, blop, blop.
Boop, boop, boop.
I like this beat. It sounds foreign.
Whip it in the form.
It sounds like one I'd play in my Lambo on the way to work.
I ended up getting a 7700X, 4060 Ti. I include the keyboard and mouse. The Alua 75, good choice. Razer.
Alua.
Razer mouse, I mean, questionable. I think it'll be a perfect intro to PC, nice.
I like that. Questionable.
Razer mouse, questionable.
Kind of sus.
Kind of sus. No, I would say like, you may already bought the Razer mouse, whatever. The budget, like competitive, like shooter mouse space is like really good right now. Like you can get some really good wireless mice for like
Same with
50
keyboards.
bucks. Same with keyboards. He got the Alua 75, so he's already on the
Oh yeah,
keyboard.
yeah. He already knows them. He already
He's already on
knows.
the keyboards, for sure.
Did the
Here's
Where?
the
I was wondering if this came with the splitter. I don't think I saw one though.
IDK. Here's a fan extension.
Oh sweet. What does this board have? This board has.
There's another AirGB extension. Oh, is that the one thing it's going to use the hub?
What is it? Oh, it has the hub. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're good then. I'm just gonna plug one of these. I haven't used one of these in so long. I forgot about the IQ hub. This ain't no Link.
What do you guys think about gaming Chromebooks? They're basically game streaming devices.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're into game streaming and you can use it as like a normal laptop and Chrome OS is fine for that, then sure. But the thing is, they get kind of expensive. Like if they get anything more than like $300, like it gets to the point where it's, you know, unless you
could
know
literally just
Chrome
buy
OS
it.
works for you, yeah,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense. You're better off looking for like a used gaming laptop at that point. Because you can find some with 1650s for around the $300 to $400 mark, which again is not crazy, but if you're actually wanting to game, like that 1650 will still game.
Be good. Did we ever pull out the case screws?
Case screw should be right here somewhere. Should be in the.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, da, 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 da.
Yar.
Uses a normal laptop with Chrome OS is self-contradictory. It kind of is, yeah. No, it's just if you actually feel like you could use a laptop with Chrome OS.
Should that be our next challenge? Instead?
Chrome OS daily driver?
We changed our PCs to
Oh, that'd be
Chromebooks.
crazy. Guys, we wouldn't upload for like a month. Really? The only way that could work is if Parsec worked on Chrome OS. And at that point, it'd be like, are you really like switching? Like, explain. Oh, man. I bought Dead by Daylight multiple times. Why'd you buy it multiple times?
Weirdo.
With that vibe. That's gonna be a light office today. It's just gonna be Zach from Toasty Bros, Jonah, and McAllister are off today. Did you mark McAllister's by any chance?
I haven't marked either one of theirs.
Right now.
What are you gonna put? Should Jonah be like
Ligma.
Jonah could be like Throat Boy, and McAllister can be Cat Vomit. I'm just kidding.
Today is the 18th.
Once on a PlayStation, once on an Xbox, twice on a PC.
Why'd you buy twice on PC?
Forgot their login. Now, I'll admit, it's a weird flex, but it's a good one. Come and talk to you all day, Matt. Oh yeah, you can be like, well, he's here today. So we have our talker here.
Oh, don't worry. We have someone who'll talk aplenty. What would you suggest for an intro budget gaming mouse? Take a look at some of our, we did a video on budget wireless gaming mice. You can take a look at that one.
I do highly vouch for like wireless these days.
Yes. And go to Toasty DIY as well. I know Joan is releasing a video on one that I'm actually using right now.
Yeah, the IPI float.
Yep, that one's a good one. Was that one AliExpress?
Yep.
Okay. So that's the biggest thing is you got to be a little bit comfortable with AliExpress for some of these, but I will say there are some on Amazon as well.
Attack Shark's one of the ones on
Yep.
Amazon. I think you can get most of the ones, like the IPI float might also be on Amazon. They're usually just kind of
more
premium
expensive,
priced, yeah. But they're still better, like in my opinion, than a lot of the name brands out there. I'm gonna have to remove a fan or two.
Don't get me wrong, Razer at the top end has some good mice. It's just, if you're talking about entry level, and I saw your phrase, I'm trying to get into PC gaming, I always think the budget options first, for sure. Uh-oh.
It doesn't even look close. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Is this secretly Arctic?
I don't know. I think it might if you can lower
I know
that.
we've done this before. This ain't our first
Getting
rodeo.
flashbacks. So like every time we get a 360 mil, stuff like this happens.
This never fits. You like Red Dragon? I will say Red Dragon, I would put them in the same category as like, if you go budget, it's not gonna be much better than one of those Razer ones,
Yeah.
but they do now have some budget wireless mice. I might need to try to take one of these out. Question mark?
Maybe, question mark.
I know we fit these up top before, but like, it don't look right.
Why Corsair Radio are not working with?
Corsair case?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Why Corsair?
Almost looks like, yeah, if it just gets to that top part. Can those go down at all? No.
No, I think I just need to get it in diagonally first.
Have you built this case before? Just a couple times.
Oh, a lot.
This is a case we built in a lot. Not as much recently. There was an era where all our high-end builds were just IQ stuff because it just worked.
It was like the one RGB company that had almost every product we needed, so we used it a lot.
I need $100, Matt Jackson, for what? This is coming from our employee tool.
Oh.
I need $100 for. Oh, I'm seeing that front panel stuff. I don't think that's gonna. Yeah, it's not even close.
Oh.
Does it really not support it? Like, are you kidding me?
Are we crazy? I swear that I thought this. Maybe we always put a 240 up top.
Yeah.
Well.
Well, then the 3 fans will go 1, 2, and then 1 in the back. So.
I guess I'll just take these off then.
God damn it. To release a pic of you from 2013. Are you saying this is like blackmail?
Well, you know what's funny? Now
Release a picture. I dare you.
No, we don't. Never mind. But I was about to say now we have enough fans, and I was like, no.
No.
The number of fans doesn't change.
Nope. How much trouble would I get in? Well, it depends on what the picture is.
Is it the one that you posted on Facebook? I already saw it. One of the ones from like prom or something like that.
Oh, that's fine.
You remember the one where I don't know if it was Zach, like who did it? Maybe it was one of us, but like where wasn't it like me, you, Casey, or something, and they like swapped our faces? Or is that just me and Casey? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
There was one that it was around a funeral. Yeah, that's not prom.
No.
That's not prom.
That was not prom.
Do you want to do like the Actually, you could probably leave those fans there. Because we could do like the long screws through into this.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then these can just go up top.
Sure. Get rid of this one.
Well, we'll still. Oh,
You think we fit
maybe
3 fans up front?
Maybe we do have enough now.
Because we
Yeah.
put 2 here.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
we
1
do
in the
actually have enough now. Huh. My statement was correct.
back. Aha!
Yeah, the Attack Shark X3 is one of like the goated like, well, it's newer, but it's known as being like a really good wireless mouse. Isn't that the one? I think I had Zach at pcbros do a video on it. If you want to watch that, pcbros LLC on YouTube. pcbros LL Bean. Oh.
Yeah, I guess this technically would fit 3 fans, maybe? No, just
I don't
2.
think it really is just 2.
Okay.
I think we were just kind of like not thinking, you know? Because when we used to build this a lot, I think I just always bought a 240 to put up top.
It looks like it would fit a 360. It just throws you off.
I guess it's meant for like a 280, really.
Like those cables?
Yeah.
They're gross.
Probably should have warned you earlier, like, not to move them. Because now it looks so confusing and scary. You didn't unplug anything, right?
Nope. Not intentionally.
Just so that you know of.
that I know of.
Oh, is this an IQ link connector? Oh. So I guess I can use link or ARGB?
I didn't even notice that connector. Does each fan have it?
I don't know. No. I think it's just the one, maybe?
Huh. How the hell does that work?
I guess if they're all connected with ARGB, maybe we can just hook this up to the IQ link and then you don't have to use any ARGB.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I guess.
That'd be a vibe.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah, I could see it. This beat feels futuristic. Do the roar, do the roar.
Dude, 120s look kind of goofy up there, I'll be honest.
Once you add to the one in the back, it'll look perfect.
So that is perfectly centered.
Jonah's gonna come in and grab a screwdriver and start adjusting.
Best
even
part
though
is he's not
gonna
even
come
here
in.
today.
He's gonna text us and
He's
say,
like, "I'm
"Hey,
watching
you
the
might
stream."
want to center that."
Okay, Jonah, guess what? It doesn't go over any farther.
Love a chill PC building session. There's nothing chill about this.
No, it's pretty intense actually. You don't even know what we're going through right now.
We're shitting our pants.
Yeah. Our diapers full. Our libido low.
Low, low, low.
You know what they say, chat? A royal honey packet a day keeps the doctor away. McAllister's daddy's little warrior. Thoughts on this, chat?
Daddy's little warrior.
I like how I don't get what's up with like our Google where today it's just playing a lot of variety here. So like songs I've never heard before. Which I'm like, oh, this is great.
I think it's because when I played the one song on Spotify, I went back and manually shuffled. I don't know if our Google just has the same shuffle algorithm instead of actually doing it through Spotify.
Hey, that's great. I'm glad to not hear the same Minecraft beats over and over again today.
Royal Honey mentioned it at 9:47. Got it. Oh my god.
Shit. Who said it? Wasn't me. I don't know.
Sure, we're cooking eventually. I own a PC shop. Oh, you're a big baller.
No way.
No shot. We're gonna take you out of business.
Competition, bro?
Wait, what? Waiting on the TV RH collab. Would y'all cop? Would y'all buy a Toasty Bros Edition RH pack?
What would we add to it to make it like our own?
I feel like we'd have to do some ad campaign.
Ooh,
where it just
laxatives.
laxatives. I think the ad campaign would just be put some RH on some toast in the morning and start a day. You
Imagine
know
like
we
a
want
Linus Tech Tips one. Is your LTT screwdriver getting floppy?
floppy.
Do you miss when it was stiff? That's where today's sponsor can help. Royal Honey. I like yesterday when I was when I went and saw Jeff Curry, he was like, you know, so I'm trying to work on getting like some sponsorships. He's like, most of the comedians, you know, they do like bourbon, whiskey, you know, this or that, like mostly adult stuff. And,
Yeah.
and then he just like pulls out from his back. He's like, so I'm gonna try Smuckers.
Smuckers.
He's like, I got Uncrustables with me.
Uncrustables.
And then I heard this really elderly guy behind me go, did he say Untouchables? I was like, what? Untouchables.
Snark, I think should we call the police on you?
What's he saying?
I'm gonna rep that shit to kids' sporting events and recitals.
Huh?
Can we
The Royal Honey?
Can we back up here real quick? What do you mean rep that shit?
Maybe he's talking about like merch.
I hope we're talking about merch and not some Royal Honey, because
Not the time or place, you know?
yeah.
There was, speaking of that, there was one because he does so much crowd work, and he was like, "Hey man, what does your wife do for?"
Yes,
or
the merch
he was like,
racket.
"Are you here with anyone?" He was like, "Oh no, my wife's." He said, "My wife's at school right now," and he goes, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, she's at a track meet." And he goes, "All right, man, how old are you?" And the guy goes, "No, she's the coach." And the guy goes, "Okay, thank God." He's like, "I thought we were about to have to like have a case in our hands."
Drink your Jesus juice? Y'all are crazy.
Jesus juice. What is that?
I don't know.
Laxatives?
All right, Snark, you need to chill with your messages, bro. We gotta chill, man.
You okay, man?
Are we good? He said merch, but then I guess he doubled down on the joke.
Oh, okay,
But yeah. Well, let's be careful with that one,
He's
boy.
gonna say Matt said it.
No, I didn't say it. It's me.
He's like, you started it, haha. Wait, is Corsair has always been like? I thought they were a single connector for like most of their cases.
I think this one's just old.
Yeah. So,
Oh god.
So soon this is gonna be like a vintage PC case?
I think this was like what, like early 2020 kind of case.
Probably, yeah.
I feel like we built a lot of these during COVID. Can you give me that reset back? I accidentally threw it to you.
I'm only gonna give it to you one more time.
Okay. Troy, can you look up when the 4000D came out? I think I'm gonna say 2020 or 2019.
Chat, what would 4000Ds look like?
Hello, Toast Bros. What's up? Shumi. Shumi.
Gibbe. Beats quirky.
This one, yeah, 4000D. When did that case come out? When was its release date? 4000Ds?
USB 2.0.
Y'all crazy.
4000Ds, baby.
4000Ds. Nuts. 2020?
Sounds about right.
This feels like a COVID special. This thing survived COVID.
Yeah, it kind of does with the graphics card, the high-end CPU. It's the Upgrade Path Pro.
September 15th of 2020. On it. We were mid-COVID at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought a case to market. Insanity.
They didn't have anything else to bring to market.
Yeah, that's it.
They said, hey, you guys want GPUs? Here's a case. Hope you like it. Oh, does this have another one?
Yeah. Oh shit. Here we go again.
Uh-oh.
1 second. This is it. Yeah, give me the other one.
Yep. Yep. Hello, chat. I'm back. Poeberry. We missed you. PCIe 3 will limit some GPUs. I mean, this one will have PCIe Gen 5. But yeah, if you have a like an older board or older CPU, that can be the case. I wonder what happens. You know, I was just thinking about that with like, well, I guess we did that with the, wasn't the Lenovo P520? Is that Gen 3 by 16?
Yep.
We did that with the 5090, and I mean, it seemed fine enough.
Fine enough.
So I guess it's not like crippling limitations.
Well, the crippling limitations when the GPU can't run the full 16x. So like if it's a Gen 3 by 16, it's not as bad. It's really when they're like forced to run by 8 or by 4. And you're like, oh no.
USB 3 and C.
3, and C is above it. I would grab it, but this is a right angle, and this might take a second.
There we go. It is a Gregorian byte board. I'm gonna wait to cable manage because I want to see if the theory about the IQ connector is right.
Chat, how freaky. 2060 Super.
With a 9950X 3D, with basically a 2060 Super with the best CPU you can buy in the market.
This 2060 Super is like, oh my god, this is luxury.
It's like, wow.
Wow, this is like my retirement home.
You're putting me with Grok.
I say retirement home. The CPU is going to demand so much of this graphics card, it's going to be screaming.
Tough time to build a PC, no lie, but yeah, no, that's how I look at it. It's like, every time we think the market is just good and it's gonna stay good, something messes it up every single time, without fail. That has been like repeat history for the last, like since Matt and I've been into PCs. I feel like I can name almost every year that there's been a problem. I know we've had problems with power supplies, had problems with storage, had problems with motherboards. Well, obviously COVID, which was everything.
Cryptocurrency.
Like with mining and scalping. We've obviously had the tariffs now. I don't know what's gonna be next, but I do know that if you wanna get into PC gaming, you should just do it. Don't wait until you feel like it's at like an all-time low in price point.
Just buy it. Enjoy your games.
And most of the time, you really don't save that much. I mean, I guess if you're like penny pinching and you're like, oh, I saved $100, it's like, oh, wow. It's like, yeah, but you also had to wait 3 years to get your first gaming PC. Was that really worth it?
Want to test it?
Yes.
Then I'll need a
Let me pull out one of my handy dandy power cables. This one feels a little short.
You know that? Oh, by the way, this reminded me. You know the pump or the radiator on the mineral PC up front is not spinning fans right now. The fans are just not spinning anymore. I just noticed that today when I was looking up there. The RGB's on, but the fans are no longer spinning.
Like this, but opposite.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess maybe the IQ connector doesn't work?
The way I have it set up, this should be all daisy chained RGB.
Well, I guess we could just plug them in RGB. Kind of sucks. It'd be nice if... I don't get what this connector is for then.
Maybe IQ could be software where you have to enable it.
Maybe, yeah.
Normally, like, at least flashes white ones or something.
There's just, is there an RGB header accessible anywhere?
By the HD audio, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that for now. Just make sure they work, I guess.
Daisy chain properly.
Uh-oh. Let me try something. Let me see. Oh wait, it's not even the right one. No. It don't work when I did that.
Well, chap, taking fans out.
That's the worst too. It's like, okay, like,
There's no way to access them without it, unfortunately. Let's see what's wrong.
Wraith Stealth is the bare minimum. For what cooler? Or for what CPU? Because usually the Stealths go up to about the Ryzen 5 non-X's usually. JCPS is closed this week for what?
Why?
Don't say flooding. It probably is why, honestly. Meow. Meow.
Well, someone just said, oh, has JCPS been closed this week?
Never really thought of the stock cooler like that. It's crap because it blows air down towards the VRMs. I feel like that you might be critical thinking a little too hard there, but I get the idea. That feels like almost enthusiast level though. It feels like gamers nexus level.
If you're using a stock cooler, like,
Are you really worried about your VRMs
You should
getting
really
warm?
be thinking about that. All right.
All right. Let's see if I wonder if we can just kind of do this from the front maybe.
okay.
Get you a little more slack. All right, so ARGB into here. Let's see where that weird. Oh, is this IQ connector not even coming from?
It's coming from the splitter, I think. The RGB splitter. Is that where that's coming from?
Oh, it's coming from freaking one of the radiator fans.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which actually, real quick, can you run these two? See these two cables here? Well, yeah. Could you do them through here?
Which ones? I can't see anything.
These two.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Should be a fan and then an IQ header. I want to call it IQ link.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Seeing one potential issue, I see this hiding up here.
So those fans are in fact just ARGB.
Okay, so here's
Because right now, this is not connected. This needs to go here. That got probably
That's probably all it is.
disconnected.
Can we turn it on real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so good. Beautiful.
It's really spin.
Yep.
All right.
It got disconnected.
Is a 550 watt enough for a 1080 Ti?
I don't know what the power
think
draw
so.
is.
I think those just are two 8-pin. Bless you. Bless you 2.0. Where is it?
Someone just
Someone's
Load a
cracked
gun.
open a cold one. Someone just racked the Glock.
Yep. Is she having his third energy drink that he claims he doesn't have?
Master gave Dobby the blicky, and now Dobby is a free elf. Ooh, you think it was she breaking his vow?
Yep.
His vow of silence. Oh, there's our one gooner. I think he's in a good mood today.
Could be. To goon or not to goon is his question.
We're really focused up. We got customers build up in here.
Hi, chat.
So this build right now just has a 2060 Super in it. It's kind of like a placeholder card. They're likely going to get something better.
Something more better.
More betters. It's one of those cases where the shift like does not, it really makes things a lot worse.
Yeah, this case was not designed for the shift.
What's the shit?
The
Or the-
cables come out this way instead of through that way. Which, yeah, I think it's really only meant for like the dual chamber cases, really. It's the only time I really feel like the shift is useful.
Do you notice the typo on the instrument story?
Know what I put?
You said instead of we can build it, we can build it.
Oh, like Bill?
Yeah, B-I-L-L.
We're gonna charge him.
You ain't wrong.
That boy's gonna get billed.
Build to build it.
Zach told Google to play Making Me Twitch and stop.
Make drink it.
Stop.
I don't want to ruin their morning, as funny as it would be.
It's the greatest song Hairseller's ever produced. If I ever see that man in person, I'll be like, what was your thought behind making it Twitch?
I thought you said
What made it Twitch?
Chat, don't call me out. I thought you said you're gonna quit Starbucks this year. I'm not quitting. I'm cutting back.
Oh, damn.
I'm not. I've cut my Starbucks expenses in like down by like probably like 80%. I would say like most of the coffees I make are at home now. But every now and again, I sneak one in the morning.
This guy's one day away from vacation. He's in vacation mindset.
Yeah.
He's like, I deserve this.
It's my little treat. Nobody else came in today. What do we order for food?
That's
Sorry.
crazy. Blaze?
Someone say Cracker Barrel?
Did someone say chicken and dumplings?
Cracker Barrel.
Did someone say Cracker Barrel?
Can I have one zip tie, please, for the GPU?
It's gonna cost you.
Bum, bum.
This guy's gonna get some white zip ties.
White.
I got a green one I can throw in here.
Nice. All right. Built. Just going back in or no? Why you want AM4 Mobile with PCI 4? Oh, this is why you want? Oh, I mean, yeah. If you get Gen 4, might as well.
You might as well dabble.
Dibble double.
Might as well pickle bomb. Pickle bomb bomb. I was a knight in shining armor in your movie.
You like the green? It's fun. It's a vibe.
Smell like the green zip tie?
Yeah.
Look, a little Christmas splash. Christopher, are you here? Give us a sign.
Bum, 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 bum. He did not just say that. Watching this, getting excited because I'm going to my buddy's house to have a LAN party this morning. Let's go.
Ooh,
That sounds fun.
in the morning?
LAN weekend.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's only fun if you're spending the night. Why are the fans not spinning? Oh, did you turn it on?
I just turned it on, yeah.
It's like, what's going on here, sir?
What the Sigma?
I paid for 3 spinning fans.
All right.
This thing got a bulge in the back, chat. That's how we like it, ain't it, chat? Is PC was selling this for $1? Is this facts, chat?
It's the $1 PC. This guy, I'm so done with this guy.
Who?
Zach, he saw y'all. This was 8 minutes ago. I guess I missed it before he walked in here. Just saw y'all streaming. Do not have off for Good Friday. This guy's built different.
He's crazy. He truly is the epitome of
That's
craze.
the hoodie. A hoodie that says TBRH. We like a good bulge. All right. You know what? I can mess with that.
All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the overtime stream. Got a PC built. If you guys are local to Louisville, Kentucky, and want us to build your PC live, we can do that for you. Just bring it in, bring all the parts and everything. We'll build the PC. Oh, I see why it has a bulge, sir. That side panel is not on. Yeah. But yeah, guys, you can buy a PC from PC Bros, or we can build your own if you have all the parts. So have a great weekend, everybody. And Jackson will be doing the gaming stream on a Sunday fun
Have
day.
a great day of learning. Can we get an intercom just so we can do that?
Have a great day.
Have a great day of content creating.
Lely, 9950X 3D versus 5070 Ti, or the 9950X non-3D and a 5080. I would do a 5080 with a 9800X 3D. There you go.
I'll do none of the above. Big man. Big man. Chat, hope you all enjoyed the stream today. Gonna make a little IG post of this PC, of course. Of course. And don't forget, guys, all of April at PC Bros, we are in fact doing a pretty big, one of our biggest sales that we normally do, 6% off of any product. We got new merch. Go check that ish out. It's very cool. We got pics right now, Matt modeling it. We'll soon get some more. But it's our nicest merch design yet. It is by far the nicest. It's a very high-end shirt, 100% cotton. It's very, very heavy, thick material, but it's called our Toasty Bros X PC Bros Streetwear. So go check it out. Yep, there's the merch right there. Thank you for doing that, Northern Tech Hermit. don't know if we rated a new one yet. This RX 6500 XT sucks. It's one of those cards where there was one point where we bought those cards for like 45 bucks a piece on eBay, and they were like new. That fire deal, very good FPS for the price. Now at the like 100 plus range, no, they're not great. Also, with how the GPU market is going, there could be a chance that they could be good again if they're under 100 bucks. Especially if you pair with the newer system, you know, like just 12th gen or up, like an i3, something that has Gen 4 support. I mean, I wouldn't even buy a new 3070 unless you're like finding one special somewhere, but if it's new, I wouldn't, I mean, 300 bucks max, I'd say. All right, guys, we're rating Tainted Han something. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Don't forget, once again, we'll be live Sundays playing the song. We will be live Sunday at 6 p.m. for our gaming stream. So we'll see you guys then. Peace out. I like that.